All right, so before we got on the air, me and Adley were having this conversation. I gotta get some water.
Yeah, yeah, dude. We've got stuff lined up. We've got an itinerary. We got content that we want to go over. But
Yes,
we start talking about other stuff in the green room.
I know, and it's a very important conversation that needs to be heard. So here's what I'm saying. So Adley needs an assistant promotions director in Bakersfield. Correct? Is that what you're saying?
It's not even like a personal assistant to me. It's part-time street team people that will work under me. Yes, I'll manage them. I'll schedule them. I'll put them to work. So I need people.
Paid hours at a radio station.
Yeah, you actually get paid to work at a radio station.
Here's the thing. I understand. When we were young, Adelaide, they didn't let us get paid at radio stations. Partially because we were Asian. Partially because of the way the laws were written back then. I can't tell you which is which. But folks, these days, you start right off the jump from getting paid at a radio station. Is this correct, Adelaide?
From the jump, yes. And the cool part is you get to work with like Danny P, Eric Fox, Robin, Terry Maxwell, all these locally known people.
The cooler part is someone doesn't come up to you on your first day at your new radio station, recognize that you're Asian, and then say, "Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?"
True story.
Oh,
Yeah.
the 90s.
This is your cousin,
What up, Marcus? Yes.
Right on, right on.
So what I'm saying is, folks, let's make dreams come true. There's jobs in radio out there. I've never heard of such a thing. Adley, remember back in the day when we wanted to be in radio, before we were in radio?
Yeah, we both had our struggles to get on certain stations. Mine was, I applied, I dropped off not the best air check tape. Like we talked about this before. I didn't realize you're supposed to put it in your talk breaks only, not a whole mixtape with all the songs full length with you talking every 8 minutes. But I didn't know that. But I mean, dude, I called every day, hit up Paco, left messages, would show up. Hey man, I'm ready to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. And it was a good 6 months, maybe, before I even walked in the door, And
Dude,
now can't get anybody.
I went to get my job at the point. I went and had people sign a petition at University of Arizona. I had like a 200-page petition, and I turned it in. I was like, that's how serious I am.
We got a bunch of people that want. There's a bunch of people that signed this paper that said they want me on your radio station.
Well, then
that's what Mike presented.
I made pre-prepared bits for when I came on. Like, we produced them in the Too Strong studios. And like, our equipment would suck, folks.
It's bad. It
was
bad.
This isn't like when you hear the Too Strong studios. I get it, man. You hear me and Adelaide reminiscing about Too Strong, making it sound all dope. Too Strong and popping. You guys, it was 3 pieces of paper that we Xeroxed. Okay, God bless Too Strong and popping. There was a staple in the middle, though.
Yeah.
That being said, because that's what the ladies used to do. Remember? On Wednesday night, we had the assembly line, bro. It was like New Jack City. Only we were putting out Too Strongs instead of the good.
Yeah. Thank you. It was our 3-page newsletter magazine.
And then Adley would walk by, snap his fingers. Apúrate. ¿Comprendes?
And we'd hustle. Adley. And we'd go to the record store. Please, can we just put a few of these out here? Maybe someone will read them. Please. And they would. But dude, that's the thing though. I mean, how many hoops would you jump through to get an opportunity to be on a station?
And guess what, folks? Adelaide's going to have a contest at his radio station to find out who's going to be their next promotions director. Adelaide, you're going to give away the actual job of promotions director to whoever wins the contest, correct?
Assistant. Yeah, it'll be an assistant gig.
Well, I'm not sure what the term is. Can you please just give it a title? What's the title?
It's a street team member.
It's a stringer.
It's someone that doesn't mind hustling.
It's your local stringer.
Yeah, you're just a dude, whatever it is, or male or female.
Use that term. Just say it with me. Local stringer.
A local stringer.
Do you remember what my job was with MTV?
You were the local stringer.
That sounded pretty dope, didn't it?
Yeah, you had your finger on the pulse of anything entertainment in Tucson, Arizona. I don't know.
Just give him the title, local stringer.
Big shout out to Grandma Judy up in Lake Isabella. That's Cade's grandma. Hi.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Very cool. Rocco. Hi, Mike. Usually don't get to see this live.
Wow.
Very nice. Well, thank you.
That's cool.
Yeah, for checking it out live.
Yeah,
too.
that's Stephanie. I went to middle school with her.
Wow.
And high school.
Very cool.
But
Mike,
it's crazy that you watch it at all. It's crazy that anybody watches this. We had a video with 33,000 views, bro.
I saw it. I shared it, dude, today. I saw that. That was the Christina Applegate on Bumble. It was
I don't know which one it was. I don't think it was that one.
It wasn't Alicia Silverstone.
Alicia Silverstone. I don't think we got. I think it was Ariana Grande that we got the 44,000 views. But anyways, enough about us, folks. We're not trying to brag. I'm sorry. It's just blowing us away.
Mike, though, but back then, did you say when you went and talked to Frederico about a position at KOHT,
bro, you complaining about these kids' work ethic isn't going to get you an employee. Just go with my scam. Pay attention to what I'm doing. Who wants to work at a radio station? Adelaide's going to start a contest. How you win this contest is you turn in a resume. The resume will have your name, your work history, and possibly a cover sheet telling Adelaide why you want to be in radio. And then we're going to put you on the air, the last three of you who qualify. So the last three contestants get to say something on the air. And whoever wins over the audience gets the job.
I wish that were true, but
no, that is true. That is true today. Adley, what's the job they win? One more time.
Street team on Alpha Media right here in Bakersfield, California. We're
calling that the local
awesome
stringer.
Radio stations.
We're calling that the local stringer.
The local stringer. Yeah.
Why can't you just make it sound cool, man?
It is cool. It's a radio station.
I know, but saying either the street team.
Josh Helfer.
He lives in Pittsburgh, though.
Lives in Pittsburgh. Oh, man.
If you call it the street team, it doesn't sound as cool as the local stringer.
The local stringer.
Dude, I had an ID, too, bro. Make them one of them old two-strong IDs.
Did you have a real
from the radio
ID?
station? Yeah, from
I remember
MTV.
I remember you rocking the lanyard.
Yeah,
I
dude.
do remember that.
And I would show it in Vegas and not have to pay cover charges.
Wow.
Dope,
they'd be like, all right, go ahead.
Yeah.
MTV. All right, go ahead. Do you think people would want to be a local stringer now for MTV? Does that sound cool still?
What I think they want to be is a local stringer for Groove 99.3. Correct? Did I get it?
Yes, Groove 99.3, Bakersfield's home for old school and
That's
throwbacks.
Right. The oldie station. Doo-wop and Elvis, folks. The Beatles and ABBA.
Yes, all the good stuff. No, it's not that old.
Come on, man. This job is cool.
It's well, hey man, our concert, Stramler Park, people in Bakersfield know that place. And we had, close to 2,500 people chilling, listening to Baby Bash at the show. Pretty solid show. Yeah.
Y'all want to go to Cigar Fest? Y'all want to go to Rib Fest? Y'all want to get free stuff? Y'all want to get swag? Work at a radio station.
Yes.
Y'all want to get likes on your Instagram? Because if you work at a radio station, you're going to blow up on the gram.
Absolutely.
I know this.
Yes.
And then you could just do those TikTok dances in front of the van and stuff. And then Adlai could walk out and be like, hey, stop making TikToks. And then, that'd be the big shtick between the two of you guys.
Quit that tickety-tocketing.
Yeah, blow up Groove. Next thing you know, you and Adlai, you're on Maury Povich, man. You're gonna be. I don't know why you'd be on Maury Povich, but you're gonna be the new big boy, dude. So apply at Groove 99.3
and Alpha Media,
and let me and Adlai ride your coattails, please. Please.
Yes, one former employee is working in Vegas full time now. So, big ups to her. Hey, she was, she was my last assistant.
Listen, I can tell you young people this too. Every young person Adley and I have ever worked with have all become ultra successful. Have you heard of Earn Dollars in Tucson, Arizona?
Yep.
Wouldn't be there without us.
And he'll even tell you.
The Latin Rascal, you might have heard of him.
Yeah.
We taught that young kid some tricks.
Vicky Valle?
Yeah.
Yes. There was a reason it was the miseducation of Vicky Valle.
Well, I might as well have been having whisper in her ear all them bits. So
Tootie?
The Baker Boys, dude. The Baker Boys. When they were in Bakersfield originally, and I was like, look, you guys, it is what it is. You don't have talent. And that could be you. That could be you. Apply for Adley's radio station.
Yes.
Hold on, let me rephrase that. Join the contest of Adley's radio job giveaway.
And be a stringer.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's how you got to pitch it.
A local stringer.
You're doing it like this. Who wants to work minimum wage in the middle of the rain and listen to me complain about the 90s? Trump was robbed. Do you hear me? It's like, oh my God, dude. This is the worst idea ever.
We have that station.
Okay.
We do have a conservative talk.
That's not what you do if you want these kids to come work for you. You got to make it look cool, bro. You got to make it look dope.
That's the thing. I don't want to give anybody any false hope. It is a cool job. Don't get me wrong.
Who cares if you're giving them false hope, dude? That's their hope. Who knows? They might be the bomb, bro. If you're the bomb, nothing's going to hold you back. That's the truth.
Yes. Not even filling out an application online at Indeed.com. Search Alpha Media Bakersfield.
And think about being at the Gram, standing in front of the van, just snapping pictures. Bang, bang, bang. With Baby Bash.
At a concert,
Cutouts.
behind you, here's you with the camera, and behind you is 2,500 Groove fans. Whoa. We love you. Fill in the name. Yeah.
Oh, man.
You should take Adley's job. You're way better. Which,
well,
you
also
know what?
think about this. When someone gets sick at the radio station, someone has to voice their stuff.
Someone's got to fill in.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Do you remember when you finally made your way to fill in?
Oh, man. The best day. I was nervous, but it was awesome. I filled in for Dwayne Chavez, the night slot coming up from overnights.
Really?
And then, I filled in for him, and it was like really exciting. And then my friends called and said, "You're so good. Oh my gosh, you should replace that Dwayne Chavez."
Really?
And I was, you know, people just say that because whatever, but nah, Dwayne's homie, dude. I would never, ever, ever approach it like that. Now, if he'd happen to die or something, and this position was open, I mean, you know, I'd be doing a disservice if I didn't honor the past Dwayne Chavez by not taking that job.
That's right.
Remember Bomber Booty?
Dude, of course I remember Bomber Booty. I remember how D-Way would make up the numbers on Bomber Booty.
No, dude, he did. He'd be like, it's 17,000 to 16,497. The votes are almost in. If you think this
meanwhile, he got like 7 votes. Remember that? I'll be like, oh, word, man, this phone's about to blow up. It's like, wait.
Dude, you got 7 calls, and it's the same 4 people that know how.
I said R. Kelly. R. Kelly wins tonight. We're going deep in the paint, folks.
Dude,
Y'all
sorry, guys.
No idea what we're
Bomber
talking
Booty was the make it or break it thing, where you played a new song and people could vote if it was good or bad. Bomb meaning good, booty meaning bad. But anyways,
what was the one that he had that was like the battle of the bands, where he'd play the 2 different, like, break it or make it or something? Remember, he had 2 different bands that he would play.
Like he'd play 2 songs, and then you'd vote for whichever song you liked better.
Yeah.
Wait, he did Bomber Booty and then that?
Yeah, he did that also.
Really?
Yeah.
It's almost the same thing.
No, but he would do that one on like Tuesday and Thursday, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, he'd do Bomber Booty.
Oh.
Bomber Booty was dope, though, because he was able to break new songs. So he's like, dude, I'll just play this Pharoah Monch song. It's like, whoa, that's going to be dope.
Yeah. You could take a chance, and then Pac would see it on the reports like, what is this? Oh, yeah, Bomber Booty. It won. So I played it twice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me
Like
call
my
that
new Pharoah
rep.
Monch t-shirt.
Let me call that rep.
But yeah, that was good. But filling in for Dwayne, like I said, if you come on, if someone had died, someone's got to fill in.
Dude, that'd be like, dude, we should write a movie where there's a murder in a radio station. Dude, that'd be its own movie, wouldn't it?
Oh my gosh. And the guy who did it was the guy who just wanted the shift.
Yeah, all the time.
So
Dude, he finally becomes the program director. It's like, what?
See Wayne Chavez in a horrible accident on a wet night in Tucson. His car spins out of control off the 10 freeway, and he poor guy dies. In other news, on All Access headlines, Adelaide takes over the night shift.
You're at his funeral. Oh, D. Wayne, you're the priest at the funeral. Oh, D. Wayne, the Lord he's gonna accept you in His arms. Meanwhile, you stabbed him. That'd be a horrible horror movie. Yeah.
Yeah, like 6 months later, Paco Jacobo falls off a ladder at his house, changing the Christmas lights, and breaks his neck. In other news, Adelaide now the program director at KOHT. That'd look very suspicious. And neither one of these people are dead, by the way, people watching.
Nor would we do that.
Nor would we ever do that. We love those guys.
But it just feels that way, though. Like, if you ever work at a radio station, it feels like everybody's trying to get your job all the time. You're like, dude, please leave me alone.
Now, did you ever think, because we shared an apartment together, did you ever think, man, Adelaide's doing overnights and I only got the weekend shift. If I just take this pillow, smother his head.
I thought you were going to say, if I ever used your pillow as a fart pillow, because you were working overnights.
We're going to use my pillow as a fart pillow, then just snuff me out so you get the overnight position.
No, I wasn't that interested in the overnight gig. I was always a morning show guy, dude.
Yeah, that's true. Your bits and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I don't know, dude.
Morning show guys are always the dudes that aren't funny enough to be comedians, but will say something funny every like 20 times. You know what I mean? Like the 20th thing they say is funny.
Yeah, you need that zinger every once in a while. So, but anyways, what are we talking about?
We're talking about you needing a new employee.
We need, and spare no expense, man. Minimum wage.
Dude, stop down talking this job. You need an employee.
Here's a real question, though, Mike. Here's a real question. I talked to one person about the job, and they were like, "Well, I make a couple bucks over minimum wage at Amazon," and I'm like, "Don't get me wrong, not knocking Amazon, but gosh, that's got to be a boring job, right?" And then at least in radio, you're hanging around, you're doing music.
Hey, sad sack. Do you see how you're pitching this job? Here, let me start over again. You ever wanted a job in radio? We started in the 90s in the golden age of radio. And back then, Adelaide, you couldn't just get a job at a radio station, could you?
Nope.
We were in a crappy DJ crew. Sometimes we would DJ just for free beer. And no, we didn't get any girls there. But that's not the opportunity you're getting today with this new contest from Groove.
Alpha Media, Groove 99.3.
That's right. If you take advantage of this contest, you can win this job as a local stringer in Bakersfield. All the inside scoop. Where does Danny P eat? Where does Adlai eat?
Where's our favorite Taco Tuesday spot? You could find that out. I'm so bitter though, dude.
Because you'll be setting up the tent there, which is dope.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to carry the crates into General Benz.
Oh, yeah.
And you know why I like carrying the crates in?
Because you got him free.
No. And not because that meant I got a turn on the tables. Because I knew that you would let me on the tables one way or another.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you like drinking. So you always wanted to have time to have a beer. So I carried the crates because I wanted them to know I was a DJ. And I'm with the radio station. Just like you'll be, young man or young lady, or whatever it is you identify as. Mm-hmm. That's what we're looking for at Groove
99.3.
That's it. You're going to win a job. So here's how you apply. Here's how you apply for the contest. Send your resume and a cover letter to
Adley.wilson@alphamediausa.com, or you can load it up at indeed.com or linkedin.com.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you who doesn't need a job. Give me 1 second.
Who does not need a job?
Dude, you just got to sell the job better. I'm telling you, you're talking to 19-year-olds who've never seen adversity, and you're like, let me tell you something. My friend Sketch dug ditches while he went to community college and rode a moped. Still had a girlfriend every once in a while. And we lived in the crappiest apartment. People were trying to kill themselves. I would have loved to have gotten $13. It's like, dude, stop saying this stuff to them.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm an old man now.
Dude,
and I'm
yes,
like, come on.
That's exactly what you sound like.
I'm
Don't
an
you
old
hear
man.
yourself?
Totally.
Yeah.
Dude,
You got to make it cool, bro. Come on, bro. Think about it, dude. Hey, you looking for a new lease in life? Did you just quit your corporate job? Then good for you, hippy dippy. Do you have your own money? Do you not even really need money? Then this is the job for you. If you're one of those baller shot callers that already has their own money, you're good. And most of you are, whether it's your parents' money, we don't need to know about that. Or whatever kind of money you got, selling that whatever, none of our business. But the one thing you're missing is those Instagrammable moments at every event in Bakersfield, because that's where you'll be invited to. All right.
Very good.
You know who doesn't need a job? Hold on a sec. I just realized my studio's not
off?
all the way in. There we go. No, I'm good. The Beastie Boys don't need a job.
Hi, Art.
All right, here we go. Season 2, Beef.
Season
this time,
2.
Adley, it's the Beastie Boys versus Def Jam.
Wow. I know you've been teasing this, and I just think Beastie Boys, one of the best hip hop, rap, almost, kind of rock groups ever. And Def Jam, one of the original labels in hip hop.
So we've all asked ourselves, what is the first beef? I could possibly say this may be the first beef. Are you ready?
Yes.
Michael Diamond, born November 1965, New York, son of an art dealer. Goes on to be
Mike D.
There you go. Adam Yauch, born August 5th, 1964, in Brooklyn, New York. Goes on to be
Ad Rock.
MCA.
MCA. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You made me think about that for a second.
Adam
Horowitz.
I got my Adams mixed
Born
up.
October 31st, 1966. Parkview, Manhattan, New York. By the way, I didn't write their names down by their proper names because I know their names. So when you're like, Adam Yauch, yeah, that's Ad Rock. I'm like, wait a minute, Ad Rock died? No, MCA died.
MCA.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know their names. Anyways, 1978. There was a band called the Young Aborigines. In 1981, 2 of the members had been replaced. Oh man, I wish I would have wrote the members' names down because they were like in Hole or no Garbage. They were in like it was the chick from Garbage, and then the dude was somebody too. But they were in a punk band. They replaced those 2 with Adam Yauch and Adam Horowitz. So it was Michael Diamond that was in there. And they changed their name to the Beastie Boys. And they put out punk rock music. Their first album, do you know what it was called?
No.
Pollywog Stew.
Okay. Dang it. I should have known that.
That's okay. But they were very experimental. And one of the things they always wanted to experiment with was hip hop. Because there were these kids who they'd go in the city and then they'd go to these shows, they'd go to these clubs, and they'd be freaked out because they're white. But they would just stay because they're like, I need to see Kool Herc. or I need to see. And they would just meet all these rappers. So they did a punk rock track that sounded very hip hop, and they called it Cookie Puss.
Okay.
When they were doing shows at the CBGB, they'd go out and they'd do their punk rock, and then they'd have a DJ come out and play the Cookie Puss record, but like cut it and like mix it and like juggle it and chirp it and stuff like that. That DJ
Just do a whole like DJ set. Okay.
Yep. That DJ. Do you know who it was?
I'm guessing, but I want to say Biz Markie.
No.
Who was it?
Frederick J. Rubin, or more commonly known to you as Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin.
That's
okay.
it.
Huh.
Yeah. Rick Rubin was born in Long Beach, New York, started DJing in high school, and met Russell Simmons while attending New York, NYC, right? New York University? NYU.
Okay. Okay.
So the Beastie Boys asked Rick to spin records in between their tracks. And in 1984, Rick Rubin and these three MCs embarked on writing License to Ill.
Wow.
Yeah. The boys hung out at Rick's dorm room when he was at NYU, and they were in high school at the time. Isn't that crazy?
That's so cool. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Rick Rubin had a turntable and a drum machine. And so he made a hip hop record, and they started playing it in the clubs in New York. Then Russell Simmons heard that record and was like, who is that?
Huh.
He got introduced to Rick Rubin and was like, this is the guy that is. So Russell Simmons put up some money, and Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons started Def Jam Records, exactly as you've heard the tale, in Rick Rubin's dorm room.
Wow. Cool. Hip hop history right there, man.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes, that's so awesome.
Okay, Rick and Russell would be happy to sell enough records so that they could press another 12-inch single. That's how hard on the grind they were. They didn't care. They didn't care if they made money. They just wanted to put out records. The Beastie Boys would hang out at Rick Rubin's dorm room for months at a time. Like just months, dude. Like they ditch high school every day and just go hang out at this dude's dorm room. After 2 years of hanging out with them, every 2 months they would write one track. And at the end of the 2 years, you know what they wrote?
Was that License to Ill?
Went diamond in its first year.
Insane. Oh my gosh, dude. Great album too. Wow.
So the entire persona of the album was that the Beastie Boys were drug addicts and like womanizers, and like it was just a bunch of jokes that were super vulgar that you should have. It was like Dice Clay routine almost, you know what I mean, on the License to Ill album. And if you haven't heard it, I listened to it today and I was like, ooh, these are really bad lyrics.
Interesting. I'll have to go back and listen now too.
Yeah, they're bad, bro. Like underage girls are the kind I like. I'll steal your honey, like I'll steal your bike. Yeah. I was like, ooh, I can't listen to this very loud. Like, yeah, this is not.
Remember though, they were in high school.
I mean, I don't know if that helps.
It's still weird, but
so they start touring with a 12-inch single. You know what it was?
The 12-inch single, I'm going to guess Brass Monkey.
Hold It Now.
Hold It Now. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold It Now. Okay.
Which some say is the best song on License to Ill. What do you think?
Hold It Now. Hit it. Do. Had the whistle scratch.
Yo, Leroy. No, I chill real ill when I start to ill when I fill my pocket with $100 bill. 7 out the window at the windowsill.
It's a good hip hop song, but man, there's a lot of other good songs on there.
Dude, Brass Monkey is the best song on that
Brass
whole
Monkey's
album.
fun.
I don't care. Brass Monkey is the best song on that album.
Yeah. Hold It Now was wait, do people still believe that was the best album or the best song?
I don't know, dude. A lot of people say it. A lot of hip hop heads say it. That was the best song on the album. But I'm telling you right now, Brass Monkey is the best song on that album. I don't care what anybody says. Girls is pretty decent.
Song.
Yeah, Brass Monkey lights it up, bro. How it starts. Bah, bah, Yeah, exactly. Dun, dun. Yeah, no. Brass Monkey's it,
Brass
bro.
Monkey's dope.
100%.
That was a good album though, all around. Every song was good
Absolutely.
to chill to too. I mean, you could listen to it. Yeah.
Unfortunately, when the album came out, the lead single was "Fight for Your Right to Party," and the Beastie Boys hated that song so bad that they wouldn't do it in concert.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's a fun song too. That's not a bad song. You gotta fight, man, for your right.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the essence of the album. You know what I mean? It was kind of the Kid Rock corniness of the album. You know what I mean?
Okay. And they wanted to be respected at this point for their
I would say, because
music,
think about it,
kinda?
they're punk rock artists. They could play their own instruments. They were really good musicians, and they were good MCs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Super talented.
So Adam Yauch wanted to be more in control of their brand, and Rick Rubin was like, nope, I'm going to be in control of the brand. Yeah, they go out on tour, and Adam comes back. MCA, for those who don't know who Adam Yauch is, MCA, he comes back and he goes, that's it, I quit. I quit the band. And he joined another band. I didn't write the name of the band down. And then Mike D did as well. Then
this is after License to Ill?
This is
was
after
already
the
out?
Tour. Yeah, this
After
is after
the
the
tour?
tour. Yeah.
Holy
Just think
crap,
how
look at this.
exhausting that tour must have been. And they're really young guys. You know what I mean? So they come back, and they're finally getting back on their feet and like starting to kind of, go to their accountant and figure things out. And remember, these are three Jewish guys, one of whom's from Manhattan. So I'm assuming they probably have decent accountants.
Yeah.
And they figure out they weren't getting paid their royalties from License to Ill.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay. Shady business.
After that, they wanted to make a Beastie Boys movie. Remember, they came out with like Tougher Than Leather, and they came out with those Fat Boys movies. They wanted to make a Beastie Boys movie, and Adam Yauch was like, okay, then let me direct it. And they're like, no, Rick's going to direct it. And they're like, all right, then we're out. They didn't want to do it.
Huh.
Yeah. So finally, Russell told them they'd start getting the rest of the royalties when they'd start their second album. And so they're like, okay, fine. We're going to shop the record. So CBS finds out they shop the record, right? Now, here's how this works. Def Jam had an exclusive relationship with Columbia Records, then owned by CBS. So the artists signed to Def Jam were actually signed to CBS. So when CBS found out the Beastie Boys were shopping their record, they cut off all the royalties.
They just said, that's it. You get nothing.
They cut
from
off
now
all
on.
the
You get
royalties.
nothing. Wow. Holy cow. That's just, I mean, you're talking album sales, but you're talking spins too. You're talking radio play too. And back then, people made money that way.
Yeah. So, according to Rick and Russell, the boys shopped Paul's Boutique to Capitol Records with the Dust Brothers as the producers.
Okay.
Side note: before DJ Hurricane became the DJ of the Beastie Boys, Rick Rubin was their DJ.
Okay, and then Hurricane took over after License to Ill.
No, after their Madonna tour.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because they opened up for Madonna, and they were just like, "This is
not our
like."
crowd.
They did not want to be. They were like, "We're a hip hop act." Like they wanted to open up for Public Enemy, dude.
Yeah. And they opened up for their first tour was with Run DMC, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah,
Run DMC. Yeah.
Let's see. So there was one track on Paul's Boutique that was a diss track, and that was their only thing. Once they signed to Capitol, they put out Paul's Boutique. There was one diss track, and it was very subliminal. Do you remember it?
Dude, that was a great album, but I can't remember it.
It was AWOL. So yeah, they start naming off people. You know, Mike D's in the house. What you gonna do? Go AWOL. MCA's in the house. What you gonna do? Go AWOL. And then finally at the end they go, Hollis Crew. What you gonna do? And it stops.
They're talking about Rick Rubin, Russell Simmons,
the Hollis Crew,
the Run DMC.
That's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
and that was
because
it.
Run DMC was on Def Jam too.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. At this point too, though, Def Jam, Run DMC was already 2 albums in, at least, maybe 3.
They're on their no. They were on their first album. Dude, the Beastie Boys were around for 2 years before they got an album. Like they knew LL Cool J before he got his album. Like they knew everybody. They helped build Def Jam, dude.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Interesting stuff too, because you don't think about them like that too. You think you're exposed to LL Cool J, Run DMC, and then Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
But even was it Tougher Than Leather in the movie when they went to the dorm?
Yeah.
And then they had LL Cool J bring his radio in and bus for him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ah, that's crazy. That's good history. I like this.
Yeah. By all accounts, the Beastie Boys never saw the rest of their royalties from Def Jam for License to Ill, which went 10 diamond eventually.
So 10 diamond means we were doing the math yesterday. That means it sold 100 million, whatever. Yeah, CDs, cassettes, records, whatever it was. 100 million.
And they
That's
never
insane.
saw the royalties.
Just do the math on that. You're getting 10 points on that. That's a lot of money that you're missing out on. Holy cow, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, they sold a lot of other records though, dude. Don't feel bad.
Yeah. And dude, going on tour, those places are always packed and stuff too. Unfortunately, MCA is not with us anymore. So, but man, nothing sold like License to Ill though. Yeah. They had
and for those of you who don't know how the story ends, MCA passed away of cancer. So yeah. And then Russell Simmons said the biggest mistake of his career was not managing the Beastie Boys.
Wow, the biggest mistake. Wow, that's amazing.
But it's nuts because when you think of Def Jam, you think of the Beastie Boys, and they were on Capitol Records for the rest of their albums.
It's so weird. When you told me that, I was like, nah, wait, what? They weren't on Def Jam? It was only License to Ill was Def Jam. Yeah, Paul's Boutique and Check It Out. All that stuff. Check Your Head was all.
And then they came out with their own record label. What was it? Royal something.
Royal Cash?
No, something. Royal something.
Yeah.
I should have wrote these things down. But yeah, I mean, dude, I was a huge Beastie Boys fan. I'm still a Beastie Boys fan. Like, and the sad part is that like they see Russell, like they talked to Russell in this interview, and you could tell they were just like, wow, it's been so long. And then they were just like, dude, did you hate when we hung out in your dorm? Like they just started asking him questions. Like, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that is neat. Cool, man. Yeah, and they're cool now. Well, at this interview, right? I mean, who knows? How it works. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Yeah, that's a shame, bro. Because the cool part about the beef is you're learning stuff. You're seeing like, man, I didn't know that it went down like this. But the sad part is, all that time goes by, and just think what could have been if things were the way. If these crews were still clicked up or whatever, you know what I mean? It's a shame.
It's ego is what it is.
Yeah, ego. Money.
Like, look how talented I am. And it's like, dude, who cares? All right, man. What do we got for the news, homeboy? Let's pick people up. Pick people up. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be having fun.
Well, I don't know if this is fun, but this was in the news. There was, the whole transgender thing's going on. Okay, you can use whatever bathroom you want to use.
Oh, okay. I know this story. This is not a good story. This is our Let's Go Brandon for the week. I forgot that we do that bit. This is our Let's Go Brandon for the week.
It's kind of a serious one too. Yeah. And you're just thinking like, all right, so me personally, I come from that place is like you do you, but it's weird to me that even though you're biologically a dude, but you wear a wig and heels, you go to the women's restroom. The crappy part is people are going to take advantage of it. And that's what someone did. The dude, an Amazon driver, dresses up like a woman, poses as transgender to go take pictures of women.
Do you have the story, Adley, to show everybody to make sure that it just doesn't sound like you're making up a crazy story?
Dude, yeah. And
so show people the story. How about that? So that
here's the pic too, so you can see the guy. And and
we should know what this guy looks like. So go ahead.
Yes. If you ever come across this guy and you're just thinking like, I don't know. The part, obviously it bothers me that this dude's going in taking pictures of not just women, because young girls go in there too, obviously. So he has his phone he's taking pictures with. He has cameras on his shoe that he's taking pictures with. And you're thinking, you sicko, dude. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? And luckily they caught him. but he has a bunch of stuff going on too. He's got all these pictures, child pornography on this thing, and 11 other charges of possession of child pornography and photographing an unsuspecting nude person.
Dude, that's not a good idea. Like, what would make you think that's a good idea? Like, what would make you think that you're not going to get caught doing that?
Well, it took a while for him to get caught.
Really?
And I guarantee you, he's not the only one.
Dude, if my wife came out of the bathroom and said, "Hey, man, there's some dude in there dressed like a lady with his camera out," he would be caught right then. I would be like, "All right, don't worry. Take Sachi with you and go over there. Please don't watch what I'm about to do." Yeah. Because I wouldn't want to terrorize either of them.
Yeah. Call the cops. We're having some words and I'm looking at this phone and
call the cops in 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes.
Give me 5 minutes first. But it's just like, man, and the real question is, what do? Do you let transgenders pick whatever bathroom they want to use?
Is that what this story is about, though? Or is this just about some weird dude? Because that doesn't look anything like a transgender. That just looks like a Halloween costume.
It's just, it's a bad, awful attempt at it. And obviously, the guy took advantage of this law in place. That's, what? And people will take advantage of stuff like this, whatever it is.
Bro, I'm telling you, if Sherilyn walked in the bathroom, there's some cat that looked like that, she would walk out of the bathroom and be like, "Mike, there's some cat in there with a camera." I would be like, "All right."
Yeah.
Give me 5 minutes before you call the police. And dude, if there was a picture of her or Sachi on that camera, oh no!
Oh, see, that's where you're like, all right,
it would be like, man, I don't know what happened. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, and you know what? I would think a lot of people would let that go because they're like, dude, in a fit of rage, you got my family members, the people I love and care about, on your phone in inappropriate pictures. Yeah, dude, it's gonna get ugly. There's no doubt. And people would say, like, you know what? The judge would probably say, "Hey,
dude, you know what? That guy's going to go to prison. You know how bad his life is going to be in prison? Oh my gosh."
Yeah, you don't take advantage of stuff like that. You definitely don't. And he did, and idiot. Just, yeah.
Dude, that disgusting. Dude, what is wrong with that dude, bro? Like, what would make you think that's a good idea? And are you really into watching people poop that bad, dude? Like, that's so weird, man. You want to watch people poop? That's weird. You don't think that's weird, trying to see people poop?
Disgusting.
Because what do you do in the bathroom? It's not like he's at a shower bathroom, right? He wasn't at, like, 24-hour fitness
like a
or something, was he?
or something. Doesn't say. It just says took pictures of unsuspecting women and children with cameras on his shoes and his cell phone.
In the bathroom?
In the bathroom. Dude, so and if you see, even if you walk in and someone's chilling by the paper towels with their phone out, you're like, dude, there's no reason for you to be hanging out right here.
Dude.
Absolutely no reason.
That's why I stopped going to LA Fitness because of that. There used to be cats that would take pictures of themselves. I'm like, bro, I mean, I don't want nobody seeing my wiener, bro. Like, I changed my clothes in here. Don't do that, man.
Yeah, no phones, no cameras, none of that. Dude, even at Body Exchange, the local gym I go to, is like absolutely no cameras, period.
Do you got them old people, them old men at the gym that walk around naked the whole time? Do you have any of that?
There was, my brother's down in Orange County, went to Los Cab. It's kind of the fancy kind of club, And yeah, dudes walk around flip-flops and
like old dudes.
That's it.
Old
flip-flops.
Yeah,
and a towel over their shoulder.
Old dudes. Old guys.
Like, and it's
dude,
old.
And then they just chill and talk. Dude, so I got a good story for you. So there is this cat. His name was Hirano, right? Japanese dude. And he was a foreign exchange student, right? He never met a Japanese American before. So he met me, and dude, this guy thought I was Elvis, dude. This dude, everything I did, he would copy me. He just thought it was so cool, everything. Yeah. So I'm like, all right. Anyways, he knew I'd go to the gym and go swimming. So he's like, "Hey, can I go swimming with you?" I'm like, "Yeah." So we go swimming. Afterwards, we go into the locker room. I get my stuff out. I start changing. And these two old naked dudes come out there and they just start, chilling with their junk hanging out and everything.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't know splits. He goes like 6 lanes down. So I put my trunks on, or my clothes on, I walk over, I go, "He don't know, what are you doing?" He goes, "Are those Homo sapiens? And I said, you mean homosexuals? And he goes, yes. And I said, no, man, it's just two old dudes, bro. They don't know when to put pants on. Don't worry about it. He goes, oh, okay. Because if they were, I was fully prepared to run. And I said, to run? You're not going to fight? He goes, no, I saw Shawshank Redemption. That is 100% a true story. That is 100% a true story.
Oh man, we're at. I think Cade was with me, as a matter of fact, too. When we're at that gym, and they're walking around, and they have a private hot tub, so it's dudes only, and then the women, I guess, have their own. So the dudes just kind of, free balling in the jacuzzi hot tub, and I'm just like,
I'm not going in that.
I was like, I can't do it, bro.
I'm not going in that.
I can't. I put a toe in, was like,
no.
Too hot for me, bro.
Dude, he's just making his ball soup in that boiling water. You want you and your child to join him?
It's like, I was like, son,
I'm good.
But yeah, we're gonna
bro.
hit
That
the
LA
courts,
Fitness,
man.
dude. I'm gonna call this out right now. The LA Fitness in the North Hills of Pittsburgh. It is so dirty, bro. I used to go there because they had a full size swimming pool, and the only other one was at the Y in the North Side. So the Y in the North Side kind of took you out of the way, and the LA Fitness was brand new. So I'm like, oh, this is dope. All the cool people go here, bro. Old people would go to that pool and run around in the tennis shoes that they were wearing outside. Yeah, dude. Then, dude, I saw
in the pool.
Yes.
In
then
tennis shoes.
Yes. Then I saw a Band-Aid.
What's the deal? Ooh.
Then I saw a Band-Aid in the lane that I was swimming in. And I was like, oh man, so he must have lost that. I saw the same Band-Aid for the next 2 days. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this. I have to quit this gym.
Oh, dude.
I have to quit this gym. This gym
dude.
sucks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, even at this point, they don't have a pool with this one here. But even just kind of taking a shower just feels kind of nasty at this point. I don't know, in a public gym. You take showers there?
I don't know, dude, because the thing was that I had to get back to work real quick. And I'm like, I have free soap.
Yeah, free shower with it, but I don't know, man. Even now, I'm kind of like, I don't know if I could do it, dude. I don't know more. But then again, I'm 3 minutes from the gym.
All right, what's our next story? Hey, pervert! Don't be taking pictures of people in the bathroom pooping.
Dude,
all right,
that's too
and
funny.
all you people, don't be just pretending to be transgender so you could do that. That's weird. That's the moral of
don't
that
take
story.
Advantage of that. So we're moving on to Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
He sells shoes. Well, they auction off his tennis shoes from
right,
his
hold on,
rookie
real quick.
season.
Look, I'm not big on the transgenders going into the bathroom, but at the same time, it's like, bro, then they're gonna go into my bathroom. It's still gonna be weird. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you're in the bathroom, you're peeing, and so a lady walks in and then pulls your dress up and starts peeing. You're gonna be like, this is the weirdest thing ever. I'm gonna talk about this for a month.
Well, no, the problem is that person with the skirt and a ween is going to the women's restroom and doing that.
I mean, I don't think that's a good idea.
I can't speak as a woman, but that can't be, dude. Women already got it hard enough with pervy men.
Yeah,
and now you got this guy in a skirt whipping his junk out and urinating next to you. Oh man, I don't know. That'd be a lot to deal with.
Well,
women, let us know in the comments.
What if it's the other way though, dude? Just ladies dressed like men, but they get to go pee in the men's bathroom. Would that bother you?
They don't have the same aim ability as we got with the urinal,
Dude, one time I was at a bar and it was the guy's bathroom was so packed. This is in Pittsburgh. And I go in, I'm peeing. I'm like, my gosh, man, this bar is packed. And I'm walking out and a girl was walking in there to pee. I was like, this is the worst idea ever, lady. I would never do that.
Enter at your own risk.
I know, dude, are you
a bunch of pervy
mind?
dudes?
I know, exactly.
What about the bathroom at Bum Steer where it was just one long
I hated
urinal?
that. I always hated that.
I'd find the corner and be like, so here we go. I don't want to do the TMI thing, but yeah, you just start thinking dirty thoughts, please. Chub up a little bit here, bro. This is, I don't know what it is. And they had the ice in it. Keep your beer cold or whatever. I'm not putting my beer.
Put your beer in there
in the urinal. I don't want any splash going in there either. I don't want splash.
That's not why the
splash.
ice was in the toilet, dude. I think the ice was in the toilet because they were too cheap to have something that flushed, and ice would melt, so it would take the pee with it.
Oh, okay.
I just made that up right now, to be totally honest with you. But living in Pittsburgh, it makes sense, dude. Because in the winter, I'm always like, why don't they just run our pipes outside so that it melts the snow with the pea water? But neither here nor there. I know, huh? Like it'd be brilliant. Neither here nor there. Here's the truth. That dude is a pervert. But I can't say, like, dude, I don't know, bro. What are you supposed to do about this bathroom situation? Someone dressed like a lady, they got a wiener. Where are they supposed to go to the bathroom?
Dude, you're going to have a third restroom. You're going to have biological men, biological women, other. Don't you think?
Oh, fuck.
And I don't want that other to sound offensive, but it's kind of like, well, you know what I mean? Just have private one bath. But then again, if you're at a concert or a hockey game and you got, on when those periods end, you got to rush to the restrooms and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
You can't have a one-off. It's going to take.
I'm not seeing that being the big hockey crowd. Could be wrong. I'm not positive.
Sports crowd? You don't see?
Not positive, but you know.
Okay, let's use Lady Gaga concert.
I'm not going.
Most people there probably couldn't care less either way. I would think.
I guess, but I'm not going.
I'm trying to think of some. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to think about that too. But yeah, don't take advantage. You're gonna get caught, as you should.
I mean, if you're a perverted weirdo, like, first of all, I don't know, dude. Have you ever had to use the ladies' bathroom on accident? Like, in other words, it's like, dude, the men's bathroom's locked or something, and it's like, okay, here's a ladies' bathroom. I can lock it behind me and then pee real quick, but I gotta go so bad, I will use a ladies' bathroom, and then I'll run out. Have you ever done that before?
Absolutely.
Don't you feel like a total pervert while you're inside the ladies' bathroom peeing?
Dude, I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. They got couches and rose petals laying everywhere, and it smells so nice, and you're like, I'm gonna ruin this bathroom. I'm gonna ruin the men's anyways. But dude, I've done that before and walked out and a lady's waiting. I'm like, sorry, you know what? Some dude in there had mad churro, dude, and it was taking him forever, and I'm dying, yeah. But and
then you wrecked the ladies' bathroom with your sorote?
Probably. I don't know. I don't remember that part, but I do remember. I mean, if I did, I did. But if you gotta go, you gotta go, dude. And you can't take a chance peeing on the side of the building anymore. You can't.
So
indecent exposure, man.
So you're saying the transgender should go in the men's bathroom or shouldn't go in the men's bathroom?
They should get their own. There should be a transgender option for the one in what 200,000 people that are trans.
It's even less
What's
than
the percentage?
It's less than 0.5% of the United States are the transgenders.
I don't know. Yeah, they just have to have that one.
There are more Tongans. There are more Tongans living in the United States.
I know some Tongans are bigger still.
Of course, because there's more Tongans. You never see them on TV, though. You never see them Tongans on TV.
Complaining about being mistreated and stuff. And
no.
Sonic Drive
at all. You don't like. There's not a Tongan character on Seinfeld. There's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like.
That's true.
Just saying, if we're doing this Rainbow Coalition thing, I can see some Tongans.
Yeah, but you got
I can see some other stuff.
You just
you keep showing me the other stuff, but I'd rather just see some Tongans.
Yeah,
I bet you there's some good-looking Tongans out there. I mean, look how The Rock looks, man. There's a whole island of that dude. A whole island of that dude. They should just be our Hollywood leaders. Yeah. Don't you agree? They should just go to Samoa and just be like, all right, come on. Get on the boat. What are we doing?
Let's go.
You're either playing football or you're going to be in a movie. Let's go. Palomalu, get back over here. Get back over here. You haven't been in any movies yet. I just want to do my ministry. No. Movies.
Palomalu would get a ton of votes if he ran for mayor of Pittsburgh. Shoot.
Dude, did I ever tell you about the time I sat next to Troy Palomalu at BJ's restaurant?
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe you did. Refresh my memory.
This is our last thing that we're gonna cut.
Last tangent. Okay.
We're gonna stop doing news stories unless there's a bomb one. All right, because we've gone long. I can already tell. Troy Palomalu's wife, Theodora, was in a communications class with me at Pitt, but this is before he was Troy Palomalu. It was when he first got there from USC. So she was from Orange County, and we had the same class. And I love Pittsburgh, and she hated Pittsburgh. And she was like, why do you love this place? I'm like, because I'm from a ghetto and you are not. There's nothing wrong with that. And And then she used to sneak cigarettes, and we'd go smoke cigarettes in the hall. And she'd be like, "Troy would kill me if he saw me doing this right now." I didn't know who this man was, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Year later, Troy Polamalu starts becoming the superhero he is.
Yeah.
It keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going.
Stud.
And he is a superhero at this point, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me get a drink of water because here comes the best part of the story.
Are you wearing jeans?
Yeah, man, it's cold.
Holy cow, dude. I haven't seen you wear jeans. I'm still rocking shorts, dude.
Yeah, I know, dude. You don't
Long
live in
as
Pittsburgh.
possible.
You don't live in Pittsburgh.
He's down to 60.
Me and Sherilyn and the kids go into this restaurant called BJ's.
Yeah.
And then we say, hey, table for 4. And they sit us down. This Polynesian girl sitting across from me. And I'm like, man, I recognize this person from somewhere. And I can't figure out for the life of me where I recognize her from. And she's looking at me kind of like that, like, are you going to say hi or don't you recognize who I am? And I'm like, man, I am not sure. Then all of a sudden the shadow starts casting behind me. And this mountain sits down 3 feet away from me. And it's Troy Polamalu. And he's got all these Polynesian kids with him, dude, just effing around. And Theodora just has that look on her face like an Asian woman has when they're angry with too many kids, like, it ain't no fancy no more, right? So I'm like, oh, man, that's Theodora Polamalu. I'm like, man, I should say something to her. And then Sherilyn's like, go say something to her. Go say something to her. But then I'm thinking to myself, man, think about how many people we met just in radio, dude.
Yeah.
You remember them all?
No.
Okay.
No way.
So think how many more people she's met.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, I'm still Mike Ichimura, though. So, like, I'm a pretty interesting character. You might remember that person.
Yeah.
And this is what's bouncing through my head the whole time because I feel rude. You know that rude feeling you have when you've been famous at one point in your life and you don't know if somebody knows you from being famous, and so you don't want to be a jerk to them. You're just kind of like, hey, yes, I am Adlai that used to work at Hot 98.3.
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Have a nice day. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, I don't know if she remembers who I am. I don't want to look like a jerk not saying hi. But, dude, the last thing I want, because everyone in that restaurant is looking in our direction, is to be the guy hitting on Troy Polamalu's wife in front of his wife and family, and then getting destroyed by Troy Polamalu in front of everybody, like clapping and singing the Star Spangled Banner and like filming and like
beat up that weirdo, Troy.
I'm that guy on TMZ forever.
TMZ, yeah.
So I just didn't say anything, man. I didn't say anything, but afterwards, I thought of this. I was like, what I should have done was, but Nehemiah was too shy. But what I should have done was had Nehemiah been like, look, man, I will give you $10 if you go over and talk to that man over there. And then he'd be like, okay. And then you walk over, and when you start talking to Troy, I'd be like, I'm sorry, sir. My son is such a huge fan. He always wants to take a picture. He always talks about you. I apologize. Theodore, I don't know if you remember, we had that communications class before Troy was a big. That was my idea. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But could you imagine even that? And he's like, another one of these perverts trying to hit on my wife. Bang, bang.
Do you think? I don't know. Troy seems like a nice enough guy, though. But yeah, I don't know.
Bro, I don't mess around, man.
You don't want to risk it getting taken the wrong way. You don't want to risk it.
I don't mess around, dude. Like
even the slightest chance that he could take that the wrong way, like this. I'm setting an example with this guy's head right now.
Bro, those Polynesians, I seen Vice specials on those Polynesians, bro. They're scary, bro.
Yeah. All those dudes, Samoans, all that dude in
Tongans.
SoCal, man. That was dude, that Hawaiian Gardens, remember all that stuff, dude. Yeah, dude. They were bad ASS for sure.
They're scary dudes, man.
Yeah.
So,
some of the coolest people if you're on their good side, but yeah.
Listen, guys, don't forget to follow, like, share, follow us on Facebook. Follow us. If you're following us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube.
Yes.
If you're following us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook. If you're following us on Clapper, thank you for starting it all, folks.
Yes.
We'll see you on the next episode. Adlai, you got anything to say?
Just we appreciate you guys tuning in. Always here. You know what? And whatever if you got any ideas for us and stuff, shoot us a DM too, because we love hearing from people out there too.
And if you want to win a job on the radio, be a real live radio station
stringer.
Worker, the local stringer for
Alpha Media.
Groove.
99.3. Bakersfield's home for old school and throwbacks.
As well as
Energy 95.3 and KNZR.
Wait, which one is Energy? What do they do? They sound
Kind
fun.
of more top 40.
Yeah, dude.
More
Energy,
top
that's
40
where the young
station,
people
yeah.
are at, bro. You don't have to
Yep,
hang out
yep.
with nerdy Adley. What are those DJs' names, dude?
That's
Let's check
Eric
them.
Fox. Eric Fox. Robin does the middays. And Brooke and Jeffrey in the mornings.
Can we get any of them on this show?
Probably. Yeah, we probably could.
All right, come on, man.
Yeah.
Get to it. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching the Chino Brothers. We'll see you next time.